Hello and welcome everybody. This is Dr. John here with Orlando Alternative Health, and today I'm going to talk about some observations that I've made in training. So personally, I do a lot of various trainings for professional development, and additionally, I am a big believer in training for personal development. So that goes into physical fitness, so various training and different types of exercises at fitness facilities or on my own. And additionally, different self-improvement techniques. So that could be something like guitar lessons, improvement on various instruments, or other hobbies, reading, things of that nature, just basically to kind of up your level and boost you as an individual. So the way I look at these things as a clinician, the power of observation is one of the very important clinical skills that any good clinician will utilize while coming to conclusions. So I'm going to take you into where my ideas for this started today. So I did an early morning spinning indoor cycling class this morning. And while I was in the class, as I tend to do because I'm trained in observation, I tend to carry this into my personal life sometimes. When I go into any sort of fitness class, I generally will pick out various issues, we'll call it, that I see other people have as far as form, technique. And the reason I do this, it's not a form of judgment, but I am watching potentially injuries occurring as they demonstrate poor form or other poor techniques. So heading back to my class this morning in my class, I noticed many people, and this is a very common thing, many people are very hunched over like this. So they're down looking at the ground, and we're taking our neck and bending it down in that nature and bringing all that weight of the head forward, down, and towards the ground. And with that, we're also limiting the amount of oxygen that we're intaking. So this is not a good practice. There's more to it than just the physiological impairment that occurs during exercise. And I'm going to get to that. But it just kind of started with this, that I noticed. And this is a natural thing the body will do as these spinning classes can get very intense. People get fatigued, and they're just trying to do whatever they can to try to get through the class. So it's, like I said, something common that people will just kind of hunch over, they'll get fatigued, the resistance is up, they're just trying to push through the class in any manner they can. So I'm going to take that thought and apply it to years ago. I received my motorcycle endorsement, which very few people know. So that's essentially a license to operate a motorcycle. And one of the first things they teach you when you go through training to drive a motorcycle is do not look down at the ground. And why is that? So if you're looking down at the ground, you're going to go into the ground. You don't want to drop your bike. You don't want to fall down. If you're up and aware of your surroundings and looking forward, you will continue to go forward and keep your balance while on the bike. So that obviously is a motorized bike. Obviously, a stationary bike is not going to fall over when we're looking down. However, that is going to bring me to the start of my main point here. So when we're doing trainings, I'm just going to use physical fitness again as an example. So when we are doing that sort of training, why are we doing it? Exercise releases endorphins, other natural chemicals inside of the body that make us feel good. Some people have desires to lose weight, improve sleep. There's many positive benefits that are documented with exercise. So we all have our own reasonings to do it. But I think we all will agree that exercise is a form of training. You're not just training muscles. These muscles don't just stand alone and act on their own as you are in any sort of training. So you are training patterns for the body, is what I'm getting at here. So if you are consistently on your stationary bike in a spin class and you're hunched down like that, you are training your body to go into this sort of position when it is under stress and look down instead of head up, being aware, taking the stressor or problem in front of you head on. And exercise is a stressor, which I don't think a lot of people are aware of. It's a positive one generally that we are in control of, as opposed to all the little fast-paced things that come at us in our push, go full throttle Western lifestyle that many of us live. But it is very important to develop awareness of this, because, like I said, when we are in an exercise class, when we are at the gym lifting, we are teaching the body to move in a certain way. We are teaching the body to react in a certain way. So when you are out there in your normal life and you sneeze and you throw out a rib, or you're in the car and you're just getting a little stressed out by traffic and other things coming at you, your phone going off while you're in the car, do you want to all of a sudden in your car just hunch over, look down? I understand that's a little bit of an extreme example, but my point here is focus and be aware of the various things that you are training your body to do. This is why in treatment many times I introduce patients to various Qigong breathing techniques, which can be very instrumental in increasing the body's nitric oxide production. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in another video, but I don't want to get too off topic here today. My point of this is for you to have some awareness and think about, what are you training your body to do? Why are you training? Do you have awareness in training? Have you thought about what I'm talking about before? This may be a new idea to many of you. I had kind of I had an epiphany, if you will, the other day personally, when I was talking to somebody outside of a spinning class, and I did not realize, as stupid as it is, that other people do get hurt. I had a lack of awareness previously, and it was causing me to train improperly and causing me to injure myself. So that kind of started this little awareness kick that I've been on with regard to form and observation. And I hope this idea has been helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please throw me some likes. You can find me online at www.orlandoalternativehealth.com, YouTube Orlando Alternative Health, and on Instagram at Orlando_alternative_health. Again, this is Dr. John with Orlando Alternative Health, licensed acupuncture physician. Hope you've enjoyed this today, and be well.